Hi, Will from ProLights here. I wanted to give you a little bit of a how-to on how to take apart HID or just various automotive lighting connectors. They're usually a lot easier than people think to take apart. If you're working with a housing cap like this where you need to feed cables or wires through in order to install a grommet like this, then you're pretty much stuck making this hole big enough for this to go through, and then you end up having a pretty poor seal on the grommet. So if you want to make this cable go through and you want to have a positive seal, you're going to have to disassemble this connector, which is pretty easily done. You can do this with either just regular household tools, or if you have fancy depinning tools, then good for you, but for the sake of the video I'm just going to show you how to do this with regular tools. So a tiny flat blade screwdriver will do the trick, or one of these punches / owls works well as well. But the first part of it would be to remove the retainer clip here, which can be done by hand. So it's just a matter of removing this from the connector. And then if you look at inside the connector where you can see the wire terminals here, there's a little access point on each side where you can just slip in a tool and pry outwards. This will actually release this part here altogether. So the connector body comes right off the terminals. So all you have to do now is simply straighten these little tabs and just bring them back to their former glory so they can have something to catch on. And then we're going to feed these wires through the housing cap like so. And then we pretty much have a nice positive seal here. You're going to want to make sure you're reinstalling the connector body in the correct polarity, so you want to compare with the other bulb. Always a good idea to only do one at a time so you have reference to go back to if you're not sure. And then you want to slide the connector retainer clip back in. Say for instance you wanted to disassemble the other end, it's just as easy. So if you look down into the connector, there's the wire terminals, and on each side of them there's a little tab that holds them in. So all you have to do is get in and just pry the little tab away from the terminal as you pull the back of the wire, and this will allow you to remove the terminals from the connector body. Once again, important to take notice of what the polarity is on the connector and just reassemble everything, and there you go. It's as simple as that. If you'd like to see me do any other little tips like that, just post below. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll be happy to put together a little video for you. Thanks for watching.